Hello? Up and animate. Yo, hey, you awake or what? Nice. You can't come around. I didn't have a plan B. What's up? I got something on my face? Oh, right. You wouldn't recognize me like this. I'm Pearl. You know, your bestie? No, for serious. I'm legit Pearl. Not sure how I got this way, but here I am. Not sure where Marina went either. She's supposed to be with me. 8. Don't tell me you don't remember Marina either. It's cool, you just woke up. Might take some time for your head to clear. That's regular me on the left, okay? And the one on the right is Marina. Do you have any ideas where we should go from here? Marina's usually around to help me with that. Oh, duh, we should go find Marina. She'll know what to do. Come on, 8, let's get going. Hello there to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Splatoon 3 Side Order. This is a DLC campaign for Splatoon 3. It is very different from anything we've ever seen in Splatoon before, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit nervous to record this one, because it's gonna be a very different format than we've ever recorded before, but I'm very excited regardless. So, starting off, we have a very different Inkopolis Square. You take the train from Splatsville to get here, and once you arrive, you just turn into like this, honestly, kind of haunting version of Inkopolis Square. This place kind of looks like Inkopolis Square, but how'd it get like this? Marina? Are you up there? Hang on, we're coming up to you now. Shake a leg, Gate. Marina's at the top of the tower. I'm coming for you, waifu! My one true love! Is this for real? Wherever we are, it's nothing like the Inkopolis Square Tower. I'm getting the EBGBs. Keep your eyes open. Heads up, 8. Trouble's coming for us. Use these. Worry your way around a weapon, right? Press ZR to show them who they're dealing with. We got more incoming! That one's huge! What did we get ourselves into? Whew! I think that was the last of them. Huh? Where'd I get that weapon from? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Just felt like something I had in me, you know? But never mind that. The elevator's running again. We can sit and scratch our heads all we want, but why bother when the answers are up there? Let's get moving, 8. You with this, fish? Sick 'em, mate! Kill it. I'm not your enemy. Just another bystander who got sucked in. I take you two followed Marina's voice here. Say what? You know Marina too? First things first, I'm Act. As for Marina and me, we go way back. For real? Yo, let's do that next time. I'm Pearl, and this is 8. Cool meeting you, Act. I've been in the area since I came to. I heard Marina's voice from the spire, so I came to find her. Those bony fish found me first. I'll call them gelatins. They're why I'm trapped in an elevator. The spire is crammed with gelatins. This wound they gave me hasn't healed, so I'm stuck. Yikes! Things aren't looking super good for the home team, huh? Don't count us out yet. I've been waiting for an octoling with a drone. Said your name was 8. You're the one I needed to see. Okay, Pearl. Now check out what happens when you set this color chip into that palette. Palette? I'm supposed to know what that is? Oh, are you talking about this thing? You got it. Now set this color chip into it. Okay, but whatever happens is on you. Here goes nothing, 8. Slap that chip on in there. Whoa, is it me, or did your weapon get stronger? You set a whole bunch of color chips in there? You could walk all over those fishy freaks. No doubt. Play your chips right, and you can make it all the way to the top. Whatever's going on in the city, Marina's in the thick of it. Or so I'm assuming. This injury has left me sidelined. Our strike team will be limited to you two. We're on it, Act. Deep breaths, 8. It's time to go find Marina. Alright, hit the button at the top floor already. Love to, but this elevator only goes up 1 floor at a time. What? How come? You mean I gotta be patient? I'm in a hurry myself, but we play what we're dealt. We'll just have to take this a little at a time. Now then, we're almost on the next floor. Are you two ready? We're up to 1F. It's the floor right above the foyer. Each floor has an objective you need to clear. Take care of that, and you can go up another floor. Objective here is to destroy that portal. Also, the thing you set into your palette is a main damage distant color chip. Now that you've said it, your ZRO shots will do more damage from a distance. There's a practice target right here. See for yourself how your shots do up close and at range. Well, 8, you want to science it out or jump right into the mix? You can use this if you want to test it out if you want. Personally, you're not going to see me do that a whole lot because I kind of don't care. A cage would take you across. Whee! We can fly! Gelatins spawn from those portals. Watch yourself. You hyped for this, 8? That's what you're here to bust up. Watch out for the gelatins over here. If you played Salmon Run, then their behavior may seem familiar to the enemies of the chums and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you're definitely familiar with Salmon Run, a lot of these enemies are going to seem kind of familiar to you, which is kind of nice because, you know, I love Salmon Run, and that's going to make this a little bit easier for us. It's on the ropes! I knew 8 had it in the bag. Yeah, that was solid work. You're learning to make the most of your color chips. There are different kinds of color chips. You got one every time you head to a new floor. Here, I'll show you. What you're seeing is the next floor and details on the color chip you'll get there. This color chip is a poison ink. I'd tell you what it does, but it's all written there already. It's cool. Well, teacher-like experience, am I right, 8? We get the poison ink, and it will increase the damage enemies take when they're on their ink. Flaw to home-turf.flaw. I count 3 portals this time. Same drill as before, right? No probs. The poisoning chip here is nice. Says here enemies take more damage while in your ink. Oh, word? I want to see. Shoot some ink around the base of that target over there. Yep. That does exactly what it says. It deals more damage as your enemies wander around your ink. It can be pretty useful for tight situations. It's also something that I don't particularly think about that much, but it's one of the more like passive abilities that can be pretty useful if you equip it. We're going to see the ink bottle. We're going to destroy this guy. Alright, you're a bit of a bigger boy than the other guys, aren't you? Alright. Okay, after you take damage, you will fall to your death. I was trying to get back, and now we've died on the 2nd level. This is a great sign for this project. Oh my goodness. We'll get into why that's going to be a fun time a little bit later, but if you know, you know. So yeah, watch out for these guys. If you take damage and your armor breaks, then something really nice is that you'll jump pretty high into the air and it'll give you a bit of time to get away. If I was smart, I could have actually got back onto the platform, but I wasn't smart because I'm stupid, so that's a little bit on the unfortunate side. But yeah, Parallax is a bit of like a paraglider across this, so when you jump off cliffs, and it gives you a nice way to get out of tight situations, which is very nice because we'll be getting to a lot of tough situations as we go across this place. Let's go around and do the smart way of not running headfirst into a bunch of bad guys. And we just need to destroy this, we don't have to defeat all the enemies, and we did it! Yay! You two are handling this like pros. Maybe you do have what it takes to reach the top. I was gonna ask about that. How come you know so much about this place act? Fair question. Everything I'm telling you, I'm pulling from the elevator console. I learned the trick from the same place Marina did, though I wouldn't blame you for being skeptical. For real? I guess it's true that Marina's a turbo nerd when it comes to machines. If you went to the same school, I'm not surprised you can do the same stuff. Well, she was a few ranks above me. I wouldn't put myself quite in her league. By the way, here's your next colored chip. A lucky bomb? Lucky for who? These lucky bombs appear when you defeat enemies. They explode on their own for big damage. Sounds great. I'm always wishing a bomb would show up to blow away anyone harassing me. Difficulty looks a little bit tougher this time, but we can do it. Yeah, you said lucky bombs explode on their own. Isn't that, kind of dangerous for 8? Nah, it shouldn't hurt either of you. Just them. Why, are you worried? Hey, I believe in Nate. Just asking questions, you know. If you say it's safe, then bombs away! What's that thing? Looks from here like a canned special. Grabbing one of those will fill half your special gauge. Use specials by using the right stick, remember? If you get mobbed, blast them out with the reef slider. Destroy the portals. Whee! You press the ZL button to... go faster on those elevators, so that might be useful for people out there who don't know about that. I saw like one stream a while back with somebody playing this the first time, and yeah, they didn't know about that, and they got really annoyed partway through that when they found out that that was a thing. Let's... Well, that was a waste of a special. This is only the 3rd level and we're struggling this much. This is a great sign for this project. And the unfortunate thing is I don't really have a reliable way to practice before recording, so that's going to be a double fun experience. This one's almost in the bag. We got this. Reef slider activate! Whee! Good hustle, 8. I've got the lowdown on the next floor for you. Well, we got 2 color chips for this one? Twice as nice. I'm wondering, it says reward there. What's that about? It's how much membucks you get from clearing the floor. Not sure who those are for yet, but they seem like a good thing to have. Well, if you say so. Table that for now, I guess. 8. When you need a break from climbing the tower, press the plus button to let me know. I'll stop the elevator and wait here until you're ready. No sense pushing yourself past your limits. What gives? I'm not seeing any portals. Different objective. This time, you need to ink that zone and guard it until time's up. Oh, kind of like Splat zones. Yep, but I don't see a way to get to the high ground of the zone. The wall by it looks ink-proof. Probably just need to glide from somewhere high up. That's where I come in. 8. If you ever want to slow the fall, press the A button while midair to hang on to me. Or the B button. I apparently can't read. You can move while hanging on to land a good distance away, though it'll only work in octoling form. Whee! Oh yeah, I always forget about that. They can press the B button to like fly around and things like that. Because like whenever I play this, it just happens whenever you're in the midair. It happens automatically after a little bit, so I always forget that you can actually activate it sooner than that, which, you know, might be useful in tough situations. That's one of the funnier things about replaying through a game, is when you see the tutorial again and you're like, oh, wait, that was a thing? Oh, that would have helped me so much before. As soon as they're pouring out of another portal. This was a triumph. I'm making a no here. Huge success. So talking about side order for a little bit, you may recognize this kind of gameplay as something if you're familiar with something along the lines of Hades or like another kind of rogue battle game like that. I'm gonna be completely honest, I am awful at these kind of games. I was not very good at Hades when I gave it a try a long time ago. And yeah, I'm not super good at side order either. We're probably going to see a lot of fails during this, and to be completely honest, these videos are being recorded a bit more ahead of time than usual to compensate for the fact that I'm bad at this game. So to keep these videos from uploading at a consistent schedule, we're going to be recording them a bit further ahead in advance than usual. Ah yeah, we're on a roll. You know, this drone's body, not so bad if it means it doesn't have to do all the work. This next color chip will help with that too. Use it right, and you'll be powerful at I-8. If we use a killer whale, now we're talking! Considering Pearl literally saved the world with a killer whale at the end of her last adventure with 8, yeah, it makes a lot of sense that she'd be excited about a killer whale. New floor, time to bust up the killer whale. More like killer fail. Pearl, you can't use your drone features until the drone gauge is full. No kidding? Fine. Guess a drone gauge fills up on its own after a while. Once it's full, look out, world! Actually, you don't even need to wait. Pick up that drone battery, and it'll fill some drone gauge. Now then, the objective here is to get to that turbine tower to the goal. A turbine tower, huh? That's this way I know how to make things happen is to shoot at them. But of course, they had to bring in some tower control gameplay into this now, didn't they? No clam blitz! No, we can't have the good one. No, it has to be tower control. Because that's ever so much fun. And everybody's favorite mode in Splatoon. I know clam blitz isn't that popular either, but can't we? Okay. Not gonna complain about it too much, because I've already made my point, but still. Whenever we get to the checkpoint, it's going to slow down. So whenever we get into tough situations with gelatin surrounding us, yeah, you can imagine now. This might not be the most ideal situation in the world. And what we do now, we're going to have these guys jumping down towards us. Because after we splat them, we can bounce! Whee! Bounce! Bounce! Nothing's gonna bring me down. Bounce! Bounce! We got checkpoint 3. 3 is the number after 2. It's also before 4. At the last checkpoint. Oh yeah. The last checkpoint will... It always seems like that one's like a lot slower than the other checkpoints. I don't know if that's an actual thing, if it's just my mind playing tricks on me. Right about the halfway point. Cool. Can't believe all this is going down in the middle of our big world tour. On tour, are you? That tracks. You're some kind of musician, I take it. Yeah! Marina and I are off the hook. The world's most powerful power team. Huh. So Marina hit it big as an artist, did she? Marina? Hang on, girl. We're on our way. I do not like the sound of that. Let's pick up the pace. Yeah, good call. Right about the halfway point up the tower, so I think now is going to be a good point to wrap things up this time around. Thank you guys so much for watching this video for Splatoon 3 side order. And until next time, lead Gator to you. Oh yeah.